This Friday Flow is about trusting your intuition. This is going to be a recurring theme because we are not taught to trust it. We're taught to think with our logic brain, our left brain, our oh, this relationship is supposed to be hard, or even if it's a toxic work environment, just stick in there because it's going to be worth it because it's security or it's paid. Even if it's a horrible professional situation, this is about trusting yourself, knowing when it's time to leave or remove yourself or maybe end that friendship or what have you, okay? So we're going to start with these affirmations and follow it up with good feeling flow about trusting yourself, trusting your knowing, trusting your intuition. When my energy shifts, I honor the message my body is giving me. I trust the whispers of my intuition. They always know what's best for me. My gut instinct is a powerful guide, and I listen with open awareness. I allow myself to recognize when someone or something is not aligned with my journey. I am grateful for the wisdom of my spirit, which warns me before I stumble. I release relationships, jobs, and spaces that no longer serve my highest good. I trust myself to notice red flags and take action with confidence. My intuition is a sacred tool, guiding me toward alignment and peace. I choose to trust the path that feels light, free, and expansive. The whispers of discomfort are a sign that I deserve better. I am powerful enough to leave behind what drains me. When something feels off, I pause, reflect, and trust the truth within. I release doubt and embrace the knowing that I am always where I am meant to be. I respect my boundaries and honor when my soul asks me to say no. I listen to my body when it speaks, and I honor its wisdom. I give myself permission to walk away without guilt when something doesn't feel right. My instincts are a reflection of my inner wisdom, and I trust them fully. I do not second-guess the wisdom of my heart or my gut. I have the courage to change direction when life nudges me to do so. I let go of what no longer serves me to make room for what does. When someone's energy drains me or confuses me, I trust my gut to distance myself. I am not afraid to start fresh when my intuition calls for a reset. My inner knowing is like a compass, always leading me home to myself. I feel empowered when I choose peace over people-pleasing. I am worthy of environments that nurture my spirit and fuel my joy. I don't need permission to listen to my inner truth and act on it. If a door closes, I trust that the right one is waiting to open. I am safe to trust the flow of life and let go of what feels forced. I am courageous enough to leave situations that betray my peace. My energy is precious, and I honor it by choosing where I invest it. I trust the sudden shifts and detours. They are leading me somewhere better. I am not afraid to say goodbye to things that feel heavy or unaligned. My inner guidance always supports my growth, even when the path feels uncertain. I am worthy of making choices that nourish my soul. I trust my knowing. I lovingly release relationships that no longer reflect my growth. I trust the clarity that comes from within, even when others don't understand. I release the need to explain why something doesn't feel right. I just honor it. My spirit knows what's right, and I am brave enough to follow it. I do not fear change because I trust the power of my intuition to guide me. I embrace new opportunities and trust when life redirects me. My gut feelings are messages of protection and alignment. I release what holds me back and welcome what inspires me to grow. I trust the divine timing of my life. Everything is unfolding as it should. I am in tune with my energetic shifts and make adjustments with grace. My intuition leads me to the places and people meant for my expansion. I trust that rejection is often a redirection to something greater. I let go of attachments that weigh me down and trust that what's for me will stay. When I feel uneasy, I investigate and trust what the feeling is revealing. I am connected, whole, and aligned. My intuition is the key to my power. All right, let's get into our good feeling flow. Stream of consciousness. I love the feeling of trusting myself. I love the feeling of releasing doubt in my decisions and my knowing. I love the feeling of embracing my inner knowing. I love the feeling of trusting my gut. I love the feeling of my boundaries being respected. I love the feeling of honoring myself. I love the feeling of honoring my knowing, my intuition, my instincts. I love the feeling of listening to my body. I love the feeling of knowing that the messages that are sent to me through my body, through my heart, through my mind, and through my soul are all trusted guidance. I love the feeling of how good it feels to know that I made the right decision for me, for my alignment. I love the feeling of saying yes to me and no to people pleasing. I love the feeling of being empowered. I love the feeling of flow. I love the feeling of ease. I love the feeling of ease of things coming to me and taking action of what feels good, what feels right, what is necessary to become my highest self. I love the feeling of being led by my knowing, by myself, by my body. I love the feeling of flowing with the shifts. I love the feeling of the detours taking me to what's meant for me. I love the feeling of embracing my inner knowing. I love the feeling of embracing my intuition. I love the feeling of knowing that it's okay to be scared to end something. It just means that you're human, but you keep moving forward and knowing that that door closes, there's another one waiting to open. There's many waiting to open, especially when you say yes to yourself. It feels so good to say yes to yourself. I love the feeling of trusting my gut like a compass. I love the feeling of having a close relationship with my intuition. I love the feeling of my intuition leading me to people, to places, to opportunities that are for my highest good. I love the feeling of taking action that is for the future version of myself, for the best version of myself that is continuing to unfold. I love the feeling of having wisdom. I love the feeling of having knowing in my gut. I love the feeling of choosing myself over something that is not for me, over something that is not meant for me. I love the feeling of saying yes to myself. I love the feeling that even though it's a little scary, being brave is doing things scared. I love the feeling of being brave. I love the feeling of having courage. I love the feeling of acting on intuition, intuitive messages from my gut, from my brain, from my soul, from my spirit. I love the feeling of knowing that everything that's meant for me is on its way to me. Everything that is meant for me is aligned for me. Nothing that I am inspired to do is not meant for me. It's all meant for me. I love the feeling of knowing that good things are happening, good things are coming, good things are already here. I love the feeling that saying no to things that are not meant for me is me saying yes to myself, to my highest self, to new opportunities that are here right now in this time and space. I love the feeling of having high vibrational energy. I love the feeling of being around people, places, opportunities, work environments, friends, relationships that fuel me, that have my energy feeling amazing after we talk, after we spend time together. I love the feeling of releasing what doesn't serve me. I love the feeling of releasing people or places, things, experiences that drain my energy, that is not for me. It is a sign. And I listen to my body, I listen to my energy. I love the feeling of investing my time, my spirit, my soul, my energy into people who are supportive, encouraging, and celebratory of me. The new opportunities that make me feel good, that make me feel whole. I love the feeling of being whole. I love the feeling of listening to the curiosities of my spirit that are leading me to my highest self. Ooh-wee. I'm going to close out this beautiful meditation. That felt so good and energetic. I'm going to close it out by putting my hands together. If you're auditory only, I'm doing this with my hands in prayer position, thumbs together at the forehead at your third chakra. It's your knowing brain, thanking the universe, the creator, God, whatever word you want to use, for being here. And then moving those hands down to your lips. Thanking your guides, ancestors, protectors. Warriors. And then down to your chest, to your heart. Thanking yourself for taking time, just a few minutes out of your day to realign for what's best for you, taking care of yourself.